All right, guys, we're back with the second section of, or the second video for section 6 of chapter 4, median fit lines. So a second type of fit line that can be found using a graphing calculator is what's called a median fit line. The equation of a median fit line is calculated using the medians of the coordinates of the data points. So I want to find and graph the equation of a median fit line for the data in example 3, then predict the score of the 15th ranked team. Okay, so I just copied this here. Don't worry about this. Question is, we want to figure out what the 15th ranked team would get. So I went to my list menu and I entered in, oh no. And example 3. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hit enter. Now L2 is 100, 89, 96, 9, 97, 98, 78, 70, 64, and 80. Okay, so just entered all of that. So re-enter the data, clear the y equals list and the graph, and graph the scatter plot. So y equals, want to make sure if you had your equation in here, shouldn't be in there. So go to stat plot, number 1, make sure it's on, make sure you're doing a scatter plot, make sure lists 1 and 2 are there, and make sure your mark is a square. I'm going to do zoom number 9, zoom stat, and you can see your scatter plot. Looks like it has a negative correlation there. So to find the median fit equation, press the stat key. So stat, go over to calculate the med, is number 3, hit that, and it's still going to be a y equals ax plus b. So a is again the slope and b is the y-intercept. So copy the equation to the y equals list, use the value option to find the value when x is 15. So you would have y equals negative 3.71x plus 108.26. So go to your y equals menu. Make sure I use the negative key. 3.71x plus 108.26. I should just graph that, and it's right in there. Now, the data set goes from 1 to 10. I'm trying to figure it out when it is 15. Okay, so when it's 15, if you look at your window, the window goes from 0.1 to 10.9 on the x value. So I want to make sure this goes beyond 15. So I'm going to put in 16, graph it again, because you have to go beyond. In this case, we're doing linear extrapolation. So second, calculate. Number 1 is the value. Put in 15, and the score for the 15th ranked team is predicted to be 52.61. So y is approximately 53 for their score. Okay? All right, pretty good. 53 points. Notice the equations for the regression line and the median fit line are very similar. They're both lines. Okay, the median fit line, what it does is they find the midpoint of the first and second point, the midpoint of the second and third point, the midpoint of the third and fourth point, and they use those to calculate the line. Instead of the individual points, they kind of take the middle of each of the points. It's just a different technique. And again, you're not going to have to know how to do this by hand, but on the calculator, yeah, you want to know how to do it there. Okay, so use the data from guided practice number 3. I copied it here for you to estimate the number of 18 and 35-year-olds who play online games. Compare these values with the answer from the regression line. So go ahead and enter this and hit play when you're ready. All right, we're back. So for this one, if it's an 18-year-old, they had approximately 63%. And if it's a 35-year-old, they had approximately 38%. Now, if you remember our answers from guided practice 3A and B, for 3A, these values are relatively close to the answers that we got for 3A and 3B. So in 3A and B, for the 18-year-old, we got 64%. And for the 35-year-old, we got 39%. So you can see they're just slightly lower. Now, that doesn't mean that you're always going to get lower answers for a median fit line. It's just in this case, the answers were close, but they're a little lower. Alrighty? All right, guys, well, that's it for this section. Thanks for hanging in there as we covered everything. I know this was a long one. Please reach out to me if you have any questions, and make it a great day. Take care.